And today, better than ever. But today, we're doing a freshman's advice video for people who are going to ninth grade in their freshman year in high school.
2018 freshman year this year. For those of you who are going to freshman year this year, we got you. We're gonna give you some advice and stuff that we wish we knew when we were freshmen.
Right, that we were told. Because I know a lot of people like that I'm friends with, they're freshmen and they're really scared of their freshman year and everything. And I'm like, literally, you have nothing to be scared of. Like, I was scared too. Like, I was scared there's going to be the big seniors who are going to bully me, who are going to come after me or target me, and I'm going to fall into it. But no.
Right.
It depends on you.
Right. So, first we're going to talk about teachers. Alright, so I have a couple of teachers out here.
Me and Brianna both had one teacher in ELA, but go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to talk about the biology teacher first.
Yeah, or we had the same biology teacher, Miss.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't name names.
Yeah. Okay, so I had a biology teacher, right? And I came in
freshman year.
Yeah, and I'm a hard worker and everything, and I try to get my grades right. And as soon as something's wrong, like I freak out. And I'm like, what do I have to do to raise this grade up, right? So this particular teacher, she had us do like a lot of essays and everything, and like I was good at essay. Like ELA is my favorite subject, so I turned in an essay, right? And I was expecting like this highest grade ever. Like I actually did good on it, and I was really like proud of myself. But as soon as I got the grade back, she gave me such a low grade, like maybe like a 20 out of 30 or something even worse.
Yeah, that happened to me too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was so frustrated with her. And I'm like, what do I have to do? But like, one thing I realized is that the first thing you really need to do is get to know your teacher. You know, really be clear on what they want from you and
ask
from
questions. Always ask questions.
Yeah, from each of your assignments and everything, so whenever you go to do assignments, you don't like overdo anything, or you don't do. Like, you don't do too much, or you don't do, like, less of what they expect you to do.
Right.
And my problem was that I did way too much, and also I didn't do some of the things that they required me to do because I didn't really know what my teacher was looking forward to. Right,
but don't talk as much because we're not going to be, we have to do the basics. Yeah.
I mean, I did not... I did not know what my teacher was expecting from me, so I just overdid stuff. So one thing you need to do is get to know your teacher. And yeah,
ask questions to know their expectations. Like, you have to know them. Like, all right, like, at least, like, try to talk to them and stuff. They're gonna be reasonable. And at least, like, if you need help with something, go to them. Because I used to be one of them students that I wouldn't say nothing. Like, if I needed help, I'll try to figure out on my own or just make something up. But that got me into getting, like, freaking 60s and stuff. So I changed. So every time I have a problem, I'll go to the teacher, I'll ask questions. If I need a clarification, I'll go to her and ask her to explain stuff and everything. And then that's when stuff starts clicking in your head, and it helps you because you have extra information. She explains stuff to you more clearly, right? So always ask questions, get to know your teacher a little bit. You know, be good, because that will really help you. Being nice to your teacher, they'll want to help you more.
Yeah, and also just be comfortable with them, and just try to be, you know, kind, and kind of build like a relationship.
Also with like, okay, so me and Brent had a ELA teacher, and I was gonna say his name, but we gonna keep that on the low, you know. But so we had a teacher, and let's just say he wasn't the nicest one. Like, when we would ask for something, like, he would get us in trouble because he would be like, you already repeated it, I already repeated it, what if to say once or twice? But when me and Brianna wouldn't ask him because he would say that, he would say, why don't you ask me? You know, he would make problems out of nothing, and he would just be rude and stuff. And with people like that, me and Brianna didn't, like, go up to anybody or didn't go up to the counselors or anything, but best thing to do is go. Literally tell the counselor.
Yeah, really, like, go to the counselor before it's too late, because by the end of the year,
they can't do nothing, because it's going to be almost the end of the year.
By the end of the year, we're like, okay, we're tired of this, we're fed up, and we went to tell them all this stuff about this teacher, but they're like, oh, it's the end of the year, there's nothing we can do now. So I recommend you, if you have a problem with the teacher, go and get a counselor, so you can get, like, you know, you can just solve the problem, talk it out, maybe the situation will get better.
Exactly. Okay. And also, don't backtalk or anything, because it'll make it worse. So stay quiet and do your work, right? If you have a problem with the teacher, maybe try to talk it out, but if it turns out bad, go to someone like a counselor or the principal or something. They'll straighten it out for you. Okay, now let's do...
Haters.
So how to deal with haters in high school. So us particularly, we didn't have haters in high school, but I swear, like all throughout middle school,
we were bullied all the time. And I even had
school,
some haters this year.
Like, and all throughout elementary school, like we were always bullied because our hair, because we look different, because we're Hispanic. People would be like, "Oh, go back to your country." Like
you crossed the border with llamas, and that makes sense. That doesn't even make sense.
Like they'll call us they'll make us like
enchilada girls, Dora the Explorer, all this stuff.
Call us like undocumented people, immigrants and all
the stuff.
But one thing that I did that was wrong of me is that every time they'll do something back, like I'll say something back, but I'll be as nasty as they were to me. Like, it was kind of like they bullied me, but I bullied them back, you know?
Like you did it 10 times
worse. I do like 10 times worse to make sure, like, oh yeah, I defended myself and everything. But at the end of the day, you defended yourself, but it's not, but you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't bully the person back that bullied you. You know what I mean? Is that, like you're ugly and everything, you're fat. And then I'm like, oh, well, you're ugly.
You're fat, but, like,
It's kind of like you're bullying them back. So one thing I really want you guys to know is that if someone's, like, being rude to you like that, is to go up to them, defend yourself, but say something wise and smart. Like,
say it in a good way.
Like, say it in a good way with good energy and everything. Like, you nothing but good intentions. Tell them, like, hey, like, you're hurting me. And, I don't know why we can't just lift each other up. And,
all right, but...
Alright. Hold on.
And say it like that way and everything, and then just go on about your life. And if they still don't listen to you, then you can either go and talk to your mom or dad, maybe get their parents to talk it out. But
also, if someone comes up to you and starts talking crap and all that, like, all right, you can ignore them and show them the best side of you, because that's always good. Stay calm, stay chill. They might be making themselves look like trash, but make yourself look even better,
Because you are better.
If you handle it in a mature way.
Like, you're a better person they could ever be.
Right. If they don't be cussing back and everything, because that makes you sound like nasty trash. That's ghetto, yeah. Yeah. If you want to say something back, come back, make it classy, Make it nice and classy, like roast them, but in a classy way. Like, don't be cussing and saying all dumb stuff. Say something that will get to them, and maybe they'll leave you alone. And if they don't, then, like Brianna said, get the principal or somebody, because, at the end of the day, us as human beings are going to defend yourself. I will defend myself if someone says something, I'm not going to sit here and tell people to say something different when I know who I am and I know I will defend myself.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
just do what you think was best
for you, but but make sure it doesn't make you look bad.
Yeah.
Make sure you do it in a better way, in a more mature way. Stay calm, don't freak out, don't act like you're gonna fight, do it in a good way. Also, one thing is, if people are hating, that's probably because they're jealous. They're jealous of what you have because they can't have what you have. And also, the people only hate because they want attention and they can't get it themselves, so they're going to try to take it away from you, cause attention by coming for you. And at the end of the day, ignore those people who talk, because if they're just talking, then they're irrelevant and you can just ignore it. You do you, and you do all, because obviously you're doing something good for them to hate on, People wouldn't care if you were nobody, and they wouldn't want to hate or leave a bad comment or something, so do you, be yourself at the end of the day, It's like, life is short, and at least use up your life being you.
Sorry guys, don't mind my brother, I'll be right back.
Right. Alright, so So yeah, it's kind of like, if people hate, just let them talk and do you, because obviously you're doing something good, because they feel the need to take that from you and to
they see you as a threat.
Right, because they see you as a threat, so they want to downgrade you by making you feel bad about yourself. But just ignore them and do you.
And then what other topic is to say out of drama?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you should talk, because I talk a lot.
Okay, so I think my advice is to really be yourself, be comfortable for who you are. And I know that's a lot to say, because me, sometimes I get insecure too. Like,
everybody gets insecure.
Everybody insecure. Like, there's days
no matter who they are.
Like, there's days where I feel ugly, then there's days where I feel good and everything. But at the end of the day, just try to be as true to yourself as much as you can, so that you can attract people that are there for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you act fake, right? You're gonna have friends that
only like you for your fake
only like you for the person that you're impersonating.
Yeah, the fake you.
And then once you turn into yourself, and once you try to be yourself, they're all gonna go away, because they're not gonna like the real you. They like the one person that you're impersonating to be.
Right.
So one thing, always be yourself, so that you can attract people that really love you for you. And also just make sure that you just don't start, like, any drama. Like, don't pick fights.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go out fights to be like, fight. Or don't talk bad about other people. Just, like, kind of just mind your own business. Live your best life with your friends. And, and just stay away
Yeah.
from all that negativity that a lot of people want to
bring into your life.
want to tempt you in,
Right.
you know?
And like you won't get, people are always worried about getting into drama in freshman year. You will not get into drama
Unless you put yourself in it.
you put yourself in it, or you hang around with people who are only involved in drama. That's why you gotta be careful with who you hang out with. You gotta be yourself and everything, so people will come into your life loving you and won't love you for the fake you. Because if they only fall in love with the person, or like the person who's fake, which is you, impersonating someone fake, it's easy to get yourself into drama because they're gonna think you're someone else, that will get into drama and all that.
Right.
Yeah. And also like if you make fake friends because you're acting fake yourself, those friends are fake, obviously, so they don't really care about the inner you, about your feelings. They're only using you, or in some type of form or way. So they're gonna try to drag you into drama, or they could do something negative. They could be talking behind your back and everything, because at the end of the day, they don't love you for you, And it's like, always avoid drama by being yourself, like minding your own business. If it's not your problem, don't feel the need to talk about it, put your opinion in it, or try to get in it, And just hang around yourself and you don't always need like a whole group of friends. Like, hey, I have all these friends.
A lot of people, oh, look at me, I have all these friends, but at the end of the day, quality is better than quantity.
Quantity, right?
You can have 1,000 of friends, but those friends won't be as good as those 3 solid, true friends.
The ones that are close and make your life better. You know
that one friend.
It's kind of like a celebrity could have 1,000 fans, but he will not be happy until he actually has a true love from his friends, or from his wife, or somebody that he cares about. And that's how it is in life. Like, you will never be, like, I could have 100 friends, but I won't be happy because I don't have that one person who actually loves me for me, who actually vibes with me, and actually knows gonna be there for me, Yeah, so avoid drama by just being you, minding your own business. Stick to those 3 or 2 friends, or how many friends that you really trust. Stick to them, and don't share your information out to everybody you meet. Keep it to yourself, or keep it to somebody that you really trust. And like, support others' decisions. Like don't be hating on people if they're trying to do something that you don't agree with. Support other people. Don't be jealous of them. Bring them up and everything, and people show that love back.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So this is all the advice we have for
you
freshmen.
guys. Yeah.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful year. Don't stress out too much.
Right.
Sex. Do you?
And if you guys
have a wonderful school year. Thank you guys for watching.
And if you guys want us to make a YouTube video about our freshman experience, so you guys can relate, please go in the comments below and say if you want it or not, because we will be more than happy. Alright? And thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support and love. Like, we're not the biggest YouTubers. We're all every YouTuber, every single person is a human being, but we're just grateful that we have some people. We don't even care if there's one person who believe in us. Like, we love you guys. God bless you guys. No matter what, if you strive for the best, you will get the best. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. And thank you for the support. Anna and Brianna are out.